fancy.
David Frost was cool, but I didn't know. It wasn't like my favorite.
You don't know the topic? Yo, I think your cup is going to drop, bro.
Oh,
I know. I can't deal with Dungeons voice tonight. Okay. Yo, alright, what are we drinking? Peaks and Tides. Okay, boom, 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 boom. We're there. Alright, I don't even want to do no intro, but we have the people's champion right here. the poor people governor.
Backed by popular demand.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yeah, that clip.
Boy.
Yo, you tagging to be like viral blacks or something. Yo, change your Instagram.
Yeah,
name,
bro. Yeah.
Viral
It's
blacks.
different, bro. Like, there are certain people I can tell you that do not watch unless you're on it.
They resonate with blacks.
Yeah, man. Serious thing.
Well,
Serious thing, bro.
Trust me, there's an audience for blacks, yo.
there is.
As much as we might sit here and he might be the minority thinker, you know, I know there's
Is he the minority thinker, though?
I don't think he's a minority thinker in that
What do you
sense.
mean
I think he just.
no, like
speaks.
amongst us, you
Yeah.
might. Oh, I'm more time.
You're-
I'm the one that's
exactly,
like, I
I-
agree with blacks.
yeah, I
You
know you
everybody's
agree
like,
with
yo,
blacks.
what?
Yeah.
You know, but
But like even the post that went viral, like
Either you like or you don't.
exactly, it's polarizing.
I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody actually spoke to me on the side about it,
Boy,
and then they were about the clip,
what am I saying?
basically how blacks is this and that, and I was kind of
Blacks
like,
is
yo, like,
based.
I was like, I actually
It's
agree
red
with it though. You know, and
Red
they were
pill
like,
blacks.
let me get quiet. I'm like,
Yeah, because a lot of women, it's like a trigger point.
yeah,
For them.
you trigger a lot of women.
It would.
I'm saying you just trigger a lot of
I
women.
know.
Alright, but the question I have to ask you, though.
You might so close to me, like. I mean,
Do you actually agree with the things that you say sometimes?
99.
Are you just running back and say, you know what, I could have said
Yeah.
that better, or are you saying, yeah?
I agree with it, but maybe my delivery sometimes maybe, you know, a bit blunt.
So you like when you look back at it, you're like, yo, I could have delivered that differently, or you.
I could have delivered it in a more sensitive way.
Yeah. Because you know what?
Yeah.
Me knowing you, dog.
But I'm never like that.
I'm just saying, I know you. Like when I see the clips and I hear you say certain things, people think of you as this like loud, boisterous person in your house. I'm like, he's not doing it at home though, unless you're that person. But I'm just saying, like, he's not doing it at home. Like he's saying it in a certain way and he means it, but he's not going to deliver like that to his wife.
I feel like blacks feels like it's a safe when he's here. He's
That's
in a
safe
safe space.
Yeah.
So, you know,
But I mean,
expand on his.
I mean,
thoughts.
sometimes I get low because sometimes I'm not heard.
That too. Or you
You
feel
know
like
what I'm saying?
When
Yeah,
you say
yeah,
not
right,
heard,
right.
you're not heard where?
No, I'm not heard in the on the cast.
Oh,
So I'm like, I'm being, you know, like they're talking over me. Like in the last podcast, they were talking over me a lot of times.
you feel like you're
And I had to
ganged
get-
up onto you for kind of like, yo, back off.
You know, like when I want to say something and you're like going,
Yeah,
they keep going, and
they
I'm
try
just
to
like,
cut you.
cut me all the
They
time.
try to cut you, yeah.
So that's why I get low.
Because sometimes you're kind of long with it sometimes though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I take I'm building the point.
Yeah.
And I take long to
you
reach.
take really like
100%.
Yeah.
100%, but it hits. When it
Carry
hits,
on
it
a loose
hits.
street.
yeah, like when you get
There's
to
room
the
for improvement.
punchline, it's
Yeah, when it hits, it hits.
Yeah.
But yo, so I think I've known you since I moved here, but I've known of you for a very, very long time. I'm talking about blacks here. A very, very long time. Like blacks was. Do a lot of people actually know your previous career, bro?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they don't. What do you used to do?
Strip up.
where did you get the name from?
I mean, I used to model. You
Okay.
know, I was a model for a couple of years. I did all the runway shows.
Where?
Damn, police.
Police.
See, the bell does work.
Sarge.
Let me see who's
It's super aggressive.
Oh, that's public panel. I bet you. Hey,
I wouldn't bang off your door like that.
I don't think so.
It might be police for you. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Is that really the police?
Yes.
How you doing?
You call 911 by any chance?
No, bro.
What's your number start with?
754-301.
That definitely sound like a police.
You know it is police.
No police knock.
That is a police.
He said it. He said this is police.
Are we getting swatted? Oh, hilarious is that?
Yeah, we just came from there. They told they confused you guys. Alright. And you got it here?
happened to me before now. It's like my Apple Watch. You know, you can like dial the police.
Oh.
Emergency caller.
Yo, hold on, guys.
Yo.
Did anyone call? It's actually the police. Did anyone call 911?
What?
Lock it down.
No.
Let me check my phone. I don't know.
Oh, like by accident? My phone?
A 76 number.
786.
786.
I don't have one now.
No.
No.
Hey, make sure you don't cut that out, alright?
I ain't cutting it out. Respect, bro. Take care,
Yo, they
bro, that's crazy.
That did definitely sound
No,
like police
the
now.
knock on the
It's the
door.
police.
That's a very entitled knock. None of
police.
your friends would knock on the door
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
no.
Not even Pang. I know Pang would knock
Yeah, that was police for real.
on the door.
And they actually rang the doorbell and it worked. So they must have had the
They
magic.
might have a
touch.
secret code.
Them not do it.
No, they said that somebody made a 911 call, a 786 number.
Yeah. Yo,
But I was just telling them how it happened to me before, like accidentally. I don't know if I swiped my phone or my watch, and like it called emergency or whatever. And like a few minutes later, bro, like I saw like flashlights outside my house and thing. And
How
then
do you do that
I
on your watch? It must be like some shortcut.
And then I said, they're doing a podcast. He like peeked his head and saw the lights. He's like, oh. He's like, yo, don't clip that out. I was like, no. I definitely won't.
Tamarack police.
Yeah. Nah, it's sunrise.
Yes, right.
And then
Oh, yeah. Linky.
yeah. So it was good anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, so back to where we were.
Yeah. So
Because I'm on Blacks and his
Where
career.
was this being done? Like, where was this?
yeah.
Yo, we need to put that picture of Blacks.
Yeah. We definitely gonna find that.
The one with the jacket.
The man
There's
looked
so
like
many-
Hanson, one of the Hanson band member them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a different life time ago. Yeah, as I said before, I mean, I modeled for a couple of years, did a few shoots, did some runway shows. I mean, all over Jamaica, Mobay and Negril and Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did the major ones in Jamaica called Fashion Block. I was almost on all of them.
So were you a part of Pulse?
I was with Pulse first, and then I left them after a year because I wasn't getting a lot of jobs or business or doing any shows.
What other agencies were in Jamaica?
It was just two giants.
Pulse and Saints.
Yes.
Pulse and Saints.
Saints, I've never
Never heard
of
of Saints, only
Yeah.
Pulse.
Pulse
So-
is, I guess, Pulse is the more renowned one. would you
Yeah,
say?
for sure.
To this day too?
Never-
Still?
No.
No,
Oh, okay. Alright.
No.
but don't Pulse on that's where ain't that where
Pepper Seed? No.
yeah Pepper Seed
Yeah,
is
yeah,
keep
yeah,
up
yeah,
Pulse,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was an event.
But you know,
But
King,
I think nowadays people not going to a Pulse. They just say, yo, just open up my phone camera and make my own thing. Or
I don't know how that works anymore in that industry at least.
from your pretty eye, you have certain like social media.
yeah, them time they
presence
could
there,
catch
yeah.
water on your collarbone here, so. The time that I was
Oh, yeah.
And you lived in the UK as well, right?
Yeah. I mean, I had an agent. I got signed over there, but that wasn't long.
What made you stop though?
Yeah.
I just, to be honest, I just got tired of it. I hated how I look.
Word.
Yeah, I never like to stay that slim.
Also, they
Very
say, yo,
slim.
you better not gain 1 pound. Like
Yeah,
that kind
I
of
had
thing.
to be on a strict regime.
Oh.
So no vagina.
No,
What was the regime?
no, that is a must.
Okay.
You can't turn model over. What?
No. I never lacked that in those times. Trust me.
All right. Okay.
Right. So, I was single at the time. Them time they are single and free,
What year did you start that?
I started when I was, 16, 15 years old.
Like 15.
Damn,
So
you
like
still
a year
have-
after
you still
I
have
quit.
wombos?
Yeah.
Damn.
Them time that my boy who died, rest in peace,
Yeah.
Brian Isaacs.
Yeah.
You know Isaacs?
Brian Isaacs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
he went
course,
to
man.
Omaha, was in my grade.
Yeah.
He's the one who actually motivated me to do it. Not like literally told me to go and do it.
Yeah.
But when I saw him do it and get through, I'm like,
Oh, for real? Isaac was a...
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so was
he-
it after prep school then?
Yeah, definitely.
he was
Did
the
your
man.
cousin used to do with it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for real? Okay. Was
Alright,
that
what-
girl cousin?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, what is this episode like? The Blacks interview?
Yeah, it's just like, yo, I feel like people don't know blacks like on a on a level, and I know, as I said, I've known of blacks for years, but like now coming here is like I'm now getting to know blacks. You know what I'm saying? So I know you started the modeling thing. You said you stopped because you didn't like how you look and stuff like that. So, and we already heard your story, which, to be honest with you, even people to this day, like when they saw the clip, they were just like, yo, that's actually, even thinking about it now, what you said before in the previous episode about what your wife did for you and things for you to come up here, like, yo, that's some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what's next for you? Have you actually ever thought about, like, doing your own show? Because the reason why I say this is because you know White Yardie, right? You know White Yardie?
White Yardie?
Yeah, a British guy.
Yeah.
British?
Yeah, he's a British Jamaican.
Jamaican guy.
He was actually born in UK, but he went to high school in St. Elizabeth.
Oh.
But he does skits on Instagram.
Yeah, he does skits on Instagram, but
Yeah.
like he has a social media backing, and I would say because he's not what you would deem people would look on him and like, yo, this man is actually Jamaican. Like, what the hell? Like, it's helped him gain a following. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about, because you've been in some sort of performance industry already with the modeling and stuff, have you ever thought about like getting into content creation again?
Yeah. I definitely would want to.
What do you do though? Like, what kind of content?
Red pill. Manosphere.
What kind? Everyday content.
Just everyday life.
Everyday
I mean, don't
life.
you post everyday content anyway? Like,
The
yeah,
unboxing of his iPhone.
washing my car.
That's true.
Yo.
The machine.
Yeah, the machine.
The electric
Machine,
machine.
Yeah.
Just everyday content.
What's the Instagram handle?
Shout them out.
If you want to say it.
He doesn't want to say it.
You want people to follow you?
He doesn't want the girls to follow him.
Well, that's true. Not the girl. Why the girl?
Not yet.
You can see my IG page. You
my
can see my
name-
my IG page on the Boys Brunch Inc. page. Go and subscribe,
See, can you shall follow it.
and you will see my name under the list.
You definitely will. You definitely will.
So, would you, alright, you know, people might look at you as, what's the word, misogynistic, or whatever, right? How do you think you're being perceived when you share your opinions and
The White Andrew Tate,
the white?
Yo, somebody said that.
Yeah.
Somebody said that.
or the Jamaican Andrew
The
Tate.
Jamaican Undertaker or something like that. Yeah,
That's quite
yeah,
a
yeah,
title
yeah.
right there, though.
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you think about that?
But do you follow Andrew Tate? Do you
Do you know what's going on with MT right now, by the way?
No, what's good? What's good?
Lock
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, locked up for like sex trafficking, right?
For like the second time?
As usual.
As usual,
As
right?
usual.
Yeah.
As usual.
So we're gonna separate blacks from that.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
folks,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Just his
it's
opinions.
just you know, my opinions are very strong.
Yeah.
Do you relate to most of what he might?
Not everything.
Yeah, he might have the good and the bad. Do you relate to
Yeah.
it? Alright. Okay. You take the good from whatever it is.
Yeah, I just think that my point of view sometimes, you know, is a little bit uncensored.
Have you always felt like this?
Like what?
Like you're in terms of your views, especially from a relationship standpoint, has it always been like this?
No, but I just gather my views based on experiences I've had,
Experiences.
you know.
Yeah.
Over the years, you know. We have a lot of experience, you know, based on our age and where we are in life right now. So
How about this? How about we review the most viral blacks moments?
Right. The allow.
Hello was one.
Those are trying to like clear the, you know.
all right. I can clear I mean, on that episode, hello,
Yeah.
folks. I'm not gonna go home and
Where's the camera?
where's the camera?
Right there.
Right there.
Right here. I'm not gonna go home and look at my wife and say literally, you can't wear that. Go back upstairs and
Exactly.
I would never. You want me to get put out in the doghouse? No, sir. No, what I'm saying is, it's just a way. I mean, of expressing yourself, a figure of speech.
Right.
You know, you know. But we would, you know, we dip, you know, we're when we have our discussions, it's very diplomatic. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, without disrespect.
And as Jamaicans, we are.
You know,
very
instead of me
passionate
saying, you know,
how we say things.
go back upstairs and change. We're going in that.
you know what?
We're going that. I'd say, you know, babe, you know, really not comfortable with what you're wearing right now, I'd appreciate it. You wear something else.
Have you ever had that?
You
Have
know?
you ever said that to your wife though? Have you ever said, "Yo, I don't feel
I
comfortable"?
don't think you've had. I don't think you've
I
had.
think
I really
every
don't.
man has-
I've never really been put in that
I don't think he's been in that
I've never been in that
situation.
situation.
Yeah.
You know.
I've never
Well,
been in
you
that
mean if
situation.
your wife has asked you, hey, what do you think about
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
all the
this?
time.
You know what?
All the time.
I actually did that today.
All the time.
But what was it? Was it that you didn't like it? It was too revealing, or was it that you just
No,
didn't like
I don't
what-
think. I
what
didn't
together?
think it was at the level of where we're going
Mhm.
because we went to our neighbor's birthday party, which is you're comfortable because you just walk in 2 houses down.
Right.
For a kid's birthday party, one of your neighbors. First time going there. Well, it was my first time linking with them, but she know the neighbor, and she had asked me like, "What do you think?" I was like, I look at what I was wearing, which I wasn't like bush out or nothing like that, but I said, I can see you like that's kind of what you wear when you go on a walk. When we go on a walk in the neighborhood.
Oh, so it's more casual.
Right, you want to put forth some effort, and she knew their sign. She knew what I meant.
Yeah.
It wasn't about her revealing nothing, but it's more like, level it up a little bit. She's like, all right, soon come back.
And she was
followed back with
And she was
something, I
okay
like,
with that.
Yeah, there's no issues.
yeah, because I would love for her to do that to me. If I'm going out the house and I'm like, yo, how me look? She's like, that shirt, they kind of look like a yard shirt, then I would love her to tell me that,
Yeah, I feel like the other topic that we're discussing was a little bit more on a toxic relationship side of things. Like you guys are all married, right? So like you chose your wives, and I'm pretty sure if that was an issue from before, you guys would have sorted it from before.
Definitely, they need to buy the wrong person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That Allow episode, it's been what, a year?
But yeah.
Something like that.
And it's aged differently for different people. And I was watching one of the reels on my phone, and without really looking at the video, I had it playing because I'm always multitasking, and it sounded different, and I was like, you know what, that sounds wild. I'm not gonna say whose opinion it was, but when they say, yo, this and that, I'm like, what was it about? If your daughter was going out with her man, and her man said you're not wearing that, wouldn't you want your daughter to have her free, whatever? I'm like, yo, on the spot, in the moment when you're listening to it, it might fly by, like, oh yeah, she has a point. But when you look back at it more, listen back to it, like, if a man is dating my daughter and he's holding her to a certain standard, and that standard is of not revealing yourself or wearing something revealing, yeah, I want him to stand up because that's the person that I'm going to hand my daughter over to. So I want to make sure you have the right values, the right mindset to guide,
As long as it's not from a
you know.
disrespectful man.
Right, yeah. I'd rather it be him saying, yo, you better go to the road and I wear batty rider when you with me, Like, it could be that,
No.
right? But I'd rather it be more like, don't wear that. I'm not really comfortable with that. Then, yeah, of course. I have no problem. If I would be more insecure if I were like, no man can tell my daughter what to wear and them, It's more, I'd want her to pick the right man to know what she should not wear, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm...
Makes sense. Hold on. Was that recording?
It was recording, but the mic wasn't. The mic.
So there's no audio?
No, there is audio. There is
Just
audio.
a little bit less.
Yeah, it's just a little bit less. And you guys are talking pretty loud, though,
Yeah.
so it's fine. We should be good. But yeah, no, I feel like with the Allow episode as well, it's got a lot of views for, I think people like the controversial aspect that it gave, right? But if we're honest, as Black's rightly said, you're not going to be in that position because we're not going to date the women that we're going to have to say that to.
Right, we're
I'm
mixing
honest.
hypothetical.
Yeah,
reality.
if I'm honest.
Not
You know
gonna
what I'm
whack
saying?
them.
Yeah. The what? Yeah.
And I think every girl on that
But then
panel
the girls will say,
wouldn't do that. Yeah.
to Kimani's point, you know what the girls are going to say to that,
What?
right?
What
Well,
was it?
You're insecure.
Yo, the insecure word, dog.
You're
Piss me
insecure.
off, yo.
That was like
Every time they
that's
bring it
a
up,
disabling tactic.
you
You're
don't
insecure.
remember
And it's like,
all
oh damn, I can't sit down.
But
Yeah.
I think they genuinely believe it.
But it makes us feel like, all right, damn, I don't want to come off insecure, so let me just go along with what they're
I'm not
saying.
gonna do that.
It's
No,
a very like
guys,
not
you
gonna
have
work
to have to be comfortable
It's like reverse psychology
in
now.
knowing right reverse psychology. So it's a thing where someone was telling me the other day, like, if you know you're a green grape, right? Don't make nobody tell you that you're a red grape. If you know in yourself how you are, don't make nobody come tell you that you are something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, I can
You
tell
have to be.
me right now, women, they are masters at flipping the script.
Mm-hmm.
By
So
the way,
like-
there are no women here to defend.
No, that's fine. But let me watch this. They're masters of flipping the
Someone off
script.
in the
bro.
comments.
So like, it'll be a situation where they are in the wrong, and they will find a way to flip it back on you.
So what are you saying there, narcissistic?
I mean, hey, I don't know, but I saw a video today of like, what's his name, King Heron or something like that, something like that, right? And it was him with his daughter in the car, and like,
Oh, I don't know the dude, but I saw that video for the first. Is it when it's like, oh, you're late?
he's late for school, and if she's late, all the other kids are late,
Right.
So I'm trying to tell her to hurry up.
Oh.
And like, I don't know the details of what really went on in the household, right? But if she was late, and then that made everybody else late, and then him trying to show her
Correct
like, yo,
it. Yeah.
and then she flip it back on him, and now she don't want to talk
And
to
she
him.
vexed with him though.
I'm like, yo, they start from a young age, yo.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've dealt with this with women. No.
Is that gaslighting? Would that be considered gaslighting? I hate that term because I feel like everybody's just.
What's gaslighting?
Gaslighting
I had a
is
conversation
where-
yesterday with.
All right, this is an example of gaslighting.
Please.
It's like I might spill out some juice on this carpet, and then you're like, "Yo, Reese, why you spill the drink on the carpet?" I didn't spill the drink on the carpet. You did it. And it's like you're trying to make me feel like I'm crazy right now. Like I didn't just see you spill the drink on the carpet.
Do you? Alright. Because I was told sometimes I'm a gaslighter. Do you think? No, I was. I was told I was a gaslighter.
I've never experienced that from you, but
Yeah. Alright. Do you think you've had times where you've said that something has happened, you believe it happened, but it actually didn't happen?
like you could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're standing here wrong.
Right.
Okay.
So you're gaslighting.
if you're standing here wrong,
Yeah.
if you really just
You're
don't
not
know.
intentionally.
You're not intentionally gaslighting,
Right.
but you honestly believe that's just how it happened, right?
Yeah.
You know that's gaslighting, right?
Yeah.
But if you honestly believe it, how's that gaslighting?
Because it probably didn't happen. Somebody else is saying that it didn't happen. And I think the added thing to it is that there's evidence to show that it didn't or did happen.
Okay, so gaslighting can be done from someone that really doesn't even know they're doing it, is what you're telling me. If that's the case, then it's not
I
really
thought
that bad.
gaslighting was a person insulting somebody.
It's like they're doing it.
No,
some
no, no,
intentions there.
It's kind of insulting your intelligence.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yo,
it kind of
You're
is.
trying to
yeah.
make me feel like I never just see what I saw to make me feel like
But
how I
what,
feel.
no, what he just explaining is if you spill your cup or whatever,
Right.
and then him say, yo, you
spilled
spilled it. You spilled it. And then you're like, yo, why can you tell me I spilled it? I never spilled it.
And I said the evidence that he spilled it.
But what he just explained was you thinking that you didn't spill
So
it.
it's like perspective. Difference
Right.
of perspective.
Yeah, it's a different perspective.
But there's
versus-
certain gaslighting that you both sides know what they did and know what they saw or know what took place.
That's what I thought gaslighting
That's
was.
what I say true gaslighting is. If I know that
Mhm.
I did something intentional and you are aware that I'm aware that I did something intentional, but
No.
then I'm flipping the script on you.
No, it doesn't have to be. It's not the intentional part. It's the part where you spilled the cup, right? You spilled the drink on the carpet. I have evidence that you spilled the cup, but you're still saying that you didn't spill the cup. Whether it's intentional or not, you still spilled it. That's actually gaslighting. It's me having the evidence that you actually spilled it, and you saying you actually didn't spill it, regardless of it's intentional or not.
Yo,
That's crazy.
that's
Yeah.
what. But what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go back to the women, and I'm gonna give you an example. Literally just happened last week. So we're in a store getting breakfast, and we're leaving. So I think I was grabbing something. So I'm like the last one to leave. So my friend is already like holding the door. She's already ahead of us. Right? She's holding the door. So me and my other sister is walking through the door now, and the one in the front lets the door go. So it basically hits the other one. 'Cause it
That's
kind of
crazy.
swing back fast and hits her.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, you let the door go so you could hold the door to what?
She
And
said no.
she's like, she flipped on me now. You're the man, you should have been holding the door
Should have grabbed the door.
for us.
That's
I'm like, yo,
insane.
like I was already like back, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, that's gaslighting because it's a lack of accountability.
Accountability.
Right.
Right.
So I think that's the big issue with women. Things like,
yes.
you know, we've heard this conversation multiple times.
What's the big issue? Yeah, lack of accountability.
Accountability, bro.
Alright, I think Rhino's taking over from Lex. He's gonna be bashed by all the women in the comments now.
No, but I really want someone to like, you know, if it'd be nice if Jen was here or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah, we really can't have a conversation.
I
We
really
cannot
want
have
to
that
hear-
conversation without a woman's opinion.
I really want to hear what her rebuttal would be like.
But you know what though? To in terms of Jen, I think Jen actually does take accountability. She said many times that women, there are women that don't create a safe space for men. in terms of expressing their feelings. And I can tell you something. I don't know if you guys have the same thing, but we I remember speaking to you about it. If you have an issue, you don't normally go back to your wife, right? I don't know why. It might not be because she doesn't create a safe space, but it's just not something that we as men do, right? We kind of go to each other, or we go to each other, or we keep that shit in. You know what I'm saying? We don't go to our wives necessarily with the issues.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if your wife has an issue, she definitely is coming to you a bit, and you're definitely trying to either resolve it or listen to what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So
We've had a podcast.
The age old
Yeah,
tale,
we
that's
have.
the age old tale.
Yeah, we have. And Jen has said that some women do not make a safe. So she kind of like holds accountability for women in terms of saying that there are some women that don't create that safe space for men.
But you know what's funny? Jen, I love you. I'm just repeating what I've heard. But like someone said that Jen is a female black so.
Jesus.
No way.
Like they're on the same level.
No way.
And it's
Is that a good thing?
but it's like Blacks has his views and Jen has her views, and they're both like strong.
You mean like they're counterparts in a way, like they're...
Yeah, it's like just personality wise, they're similar. Not saying that they have the same beliefs. I'm just saying.
When's your
similar.
birthday?
25th April.
You're a Sag, right?
Okay.
Taurus.
Taurus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that matter?
No, I was just checking.
It's just zodiac, no?
Just checking if it was a Sag too. I think you Sages are actually pretty alike, if I'm honest. I know quite a few of y'all though, and there's someone like
There's
this.
nobody like me, bro. Stop it.
I feel like this horoscope thing, if you're looking for something and similarities in something because somebody said these two things are alike, you're gonna find the similarities. I hate to water it down, but
Thank you.
that horoscope shit is...
What I will say, I told somebody this last week, is like the horoscope thing, bro. Honestly, the one day it blew my mind is when my sister put me on to like your charts. So she's like, yo, have you ever had your chart read to you? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
So she's
okay.
like, yo, all right. So where were you born? What time were you born? Etc. Right? And I give her the information she needed, and she came back to me and she's like, yo, this is crazy. And then she sat on the phone and she read it to me. And then she said it to me, like I went through it and I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like it was on point. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, the charts were on point.
Yeah. So I would advise you, if you're against the zodiac thing, try the chart thing, and I just want to hear your feedback. Like,
Well, I've never tried
what
the
result
chart
did you
yet,
get?
so
Yeah.
I guess...
I know what the chart is.
Yeah, try it.
I feel like you can relate to anybody. You can be like, yo, Cancer, you come here, read this. Oh, damn, this is you. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow, I'm kind at times. Sometimes I feel tired. Yes, that's me. Oh.
And that's what I was saying, like the chart breaks it down on a more like granular. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
if it's more, yeah, I guess you'll have to see that in real life. Then.
But yeah, yo. So Kimani,
Yo,
what's up?
there, dog. This came back from. Actually, when's the last time we recorded? So the last time we recorded was actually before I went to the UK. I was in the UK for 2 weeks. Came back.
The UK take was our real take still.
The UK take was the UK was good. Because the longest time I've been in the UK since I actually left. And it was a good time. I was there for 2 weeks, bro. I was there for 2 weeks. It was a good 2 weeks. I was around family. It was.
I heard hot.
It is ridiculously hot.
Yeah.
And remember the difference between here and the UK. There's no AC.
Yeah.
There's no AC, bro.
Why
heard
don't
about
you
that.
AC over there?
Because it's a cold place.
Yeah.
It's you're not used to AC. They're not.
Okay.
It's a hand. You either have a fan, or you open the window.
Yeah, when I stayed in Paris, it was like one of them boutique hotels, and I'm like, all right, ready to get the AC
They
turned
have
on.
AC?
No, I saw the window open. I was opener. I'm like, damn,
Yep.
the window open. The like curtains are blowing. I'm like,
Yep.
But the
This-
Jamaican,
it's like,
right?
but there's no fan. There's no like Jamaica. You have fan and
Mm.
breeze are blow. And
Yeah,
everything.
you
And this
have
is
to
just
pay
like
that
a
fan.
window is there.
The window is there. Open the window.
Was it chilly?
No, it was
It
hot.
was hot.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
hot. Europe is going.
Push through.
Europe in general is going for a heat wave right now. They haven't had rain in probably like nearly 2 months. It's
So
crazy.
the Jamaican culture is strong in England.
Strong everywhere, bro.
Ridiculously strong.
Bro, the clip where
It's
the
like
guy
you
was
don't
like,
leave Jamaica.
Hmm?
It's like you don't leave Jamaica when you're there.
Yeah, and the thing
The
is,
community is large.
and the thing is,
Yeah.
not even a community, but the Jamaican integration with other cultures, with like, I say other cultures, but like white people everybody says Wagwan.
So it's almost like everybody that's not Jamaican is some piece of Jamaica.
Exactly. Imagine going to flipping, going to like Las Olas and hearing white girls saying, yo, Wagwan.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear it.
But do you think these people know where it's coming from?
Yeah, they do. They know it's Jamaican.
A lot of them talk.
I went to Reggae
Land.
Land. I went to Reggae Land, which is probably the biggest reggae festival in the world, and it was probably 50-50 in terms of black and white. There was a lot of white people there.
It reminds me of Toronto. Like there's a
That too.
there's like
Toronto.
like a Jamaican
Yeah,
undertone in people.
yeah.
But I don't feel like they know like
Where it come
this
from.
is coming from Jamaica. Like
Oh.
this terminology or the way you're saying this is like
Yeah, I saw a comment that was so funny. It was like, the Toronto people sound like a Jamaican leprechaun.
Let them sing, bro.
Hilarious. You
yeah,
saw that?
yeah,
You saw that
it's
clip?
very
Yeah.
performative.
Yeah,
like
let them sing.
you don't really talk like that.
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah,
If you're talking to your boss right now at work, would you talk like that?
But I mean, do you think
No.
it's performative or do you think it's
It
actually
must
gonna
be, dog.
It's
I mean,
not, bro. Listen
you
to
do it every single day.
Alright, Sean don't really talk like that.
Bro, when Sean is over there now,
I'm
bro,
sure he does over there, right?
He does.
Yeah.
He does, bro.
Alright.
Brody.
No wait, Sean.
Chaji.
Yeah, sorry, I remember him saying that.
Yeah, he does, bro.
Say it ain't so, Sean.
He does.
Sean, come defend it right now,
He
please.
does. Like Brody.
Brody?
Yeah, Brody.
Nah, dog.
I can see that.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, look at Drake. Where's Drake from?
Do they think that
Toronto.
it sounds cool?
No. But where is his background?
He's Canadian.
They must think it sounds cool.
No. But
Do the girls think it's so cool?
No.
I don't think the girls like it. I don't think like the
But the
Jamaican
girls
girls
sound
like
the
it.
same way too, bro.
What kind of girls though?
Not the girls you probably want to.
Alright.
Yeah, some of the girls sound the same way too.
So it's like the YNs of Toronto, something like that. Is that
Yeah,
what it
you
is?
went to when you went
Yeah,
to
but we
Toronto
never
yesterday.
sit down like in real life. Like,
You never went out?
nah, I mean I did, but I never like.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
must have not been in the trenches, I guess. But
Got to Jane and Finch.
where?
Jane and Finch.
I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Well, you guys see the clip where the guy basically said that there's a 3 million Jamaican population of 3 million for real?
3 million in Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying that like he was surprised because the influence we have, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know the black youths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, not speed.
Nah, Speed
I remember.
was-
I know the clip you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it's real, bro.
No, it's real. And I feel like once again, people in Jamaica don't understand the impact that we have over the world. It's insane.
People that never left Jamaica probably.
Yeah, that too.
But you have
That's
social
not
media
true.
now that brings enlightenment.
Yeah, but they still don't know. Like I could be telling you this too, but until you go to England and see it for
He
yourself,
just like,
you'll be like, oh, I get what he's saying now. Like, yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are talking like us, but they've never seen Norman Manley or Donald Saxon before at all. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah, it is crazy.
Ultra cruise port.
Exactly, bro. Never seen anything like
Tell me
that.
something. You know, I saw you posted. You post something on your story the other day. If men like women, anybody get back to you?
Oh,
Yeah, man.
that's a
All right, but all right, hold on. All right.
Because I curious enough because when I was reading some of them comments here, listen, I said, women, I feel bad for you guys. And I did not know that men don't like you. In my opinion, when I see all them comments there, I was shocked.
Really?
Very shocked.
Yeah, what
There were
comments you see
comments
then?
under
Because
your
I can't.
post.
Give me some examples.
There were comments under your post.
But I'm not promoting that. Me love women.
You like-
I love them.
Alright,
But you
hold
bring
on,
up the
hold
men
on.
that don't love women.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
But
Hold on.
when I read Kibani, the man them don't like the woman them.
Like what
That's
did you
what
see?
I was saying to these guys, bro.
So if you not
Like,
like the
never
man
give an
then, I mean,
example.
what it can a man you like? A woman you have to like. So
Alright, so you
Put up your phone and
say
show
that they
example.
don't like
Eh?
women.
I don't, my
Do you think
phone
is it that they don't like women
Hold
or
on,
is
hold
that
on.
they're like
Let me click on this
resentful
fucking
toward?
button right now.
I think
Go on, talk.
Is it that they don't like women or is it that they're resentful towards women? And
What do you
like,
mean by don't like? What are you
I
saying?
think
Give me a
that
paraphrase
they
of what you
have
see.
been. You know,
Give me a paraphrase of what some comments you saw. Like what?
women are parasites.
I saw that, bro. A man said women are parasites, bro. That-
Women.
I mean, that is
Women-
the most hateful
women
thing you
are
can say
parasites.
about a.
This man comes from
Somebody-
woman. I don't know any man that
He's
doesn't come from a
labeling
woman.
he's labeling a sex
A parasite.
parasites, you know.
generalizing the whole.
He's generalizing that
Yeah.
a sex,
You
you
can't do
know.
that. I mean, alright. So here's the thing. I think what it really is,
Yeah, that's bad. That's pretty bad.
what it really is that men are out here trying to date, and like you said, right?
Somebody say you know like
what is the norm these days is not wise, right? So at the end of the day, like men are out there dating these women that are, let's be real, lots of them are delusional. And they're fed up.
And demons.
They're fed up, bro. So the money that you see in the comments, they're just fed up with the interaction that they're having with women. I don't think that I hate women. I just think that society has led us into a gender war almost.
I agree.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on.
There's a lot of feminists out there too.
Why these conversations only happen with the black race? Do you hear in the white race or the Indian race they're saying, yo, the Indian men don't like the Indian woman? Do you hear the white men don't like the white woman? No. Why is it always our race, bro?
I mean,
Think about
I heard in other races, but yeah, I think culture-wise, you do see it more in
Yeah, you don't hear it in any other race. I don't hear
Black,
it.
Latino, whatever.
Yeah, it's always us that is like, yo, men don't like women. But I say this to you, blacks. You say you love women. What about women do you love? Seriously.
Well, I think I love their beauty.
Okay.
You know, I love that they're there's so many attributes to them you can say. They're caring, a lot of them are gentle, they're soft, nurturing,
Submissive?
Bro, it's okay,
Careful.
you know. You can lie, the submissiveness, you know. It's
Careful.
actually okay. It's actually okay to say.
I just think that they're yes, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
okay. That is
Yeah.
absolutely okay.
And a lot of women nowadays, that's a problem them having. That's
What?
not the problem that men are having with women right now.
So you're saying that's what you like in a woman?
Yeah.
You're not saying that's what women are right now
No.
overwhelming.
No, what I'm saying is that's a problem men are having with women
That
because
is-
they're not being submissive.
Right. They're very transactional.
They want to play the man role. All of these women, most of these women nowadays, they want to play a manly role.
But to be honest, I
understand?
feel like they're playing the man role because men are changing as well. In terms of we're becoming more, I don't want to say more feminine, but more,
Them soft.
we're getting softer.
Yeah.
We are getting softer.
I saw this
Maybe
video
the Gen
online.
Z them. No.
I saw this video online that kind of put it into perspective. It says as time goes on, women are becoming more dominant in the workforce, meaning that they're able to make, if not the same, more salary than men. Whereas in the past, that's what most men relied on for like, what's the word? You need me.
Yeah.
That was their stronghold. Like, yo, I'm the breadwinner.
But the issue,
Right.
the issue-
Wait, well, let me finish the
Go
part.
ahead, sorry, my bad.
So as women start becoming the breadwinner or matching up to that now, certain men, not all, certain men that were only relying on being the breadwinner, bringing in the money, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not taking care of the kids. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. It's like, damn, you took that away from me now. So, damn, I have nothing
What
else
do
to
I
offer
have?
you. Yes.
Right.
So
Right.
now they kind of lost their way because women are now stepping up in the roles and getting the same salary and all of that. So.
and that is true. But
But men just need to lean into other things that women are not
But
built
how?
for. I don't want to say can't do, but are not naturally built for. Women can do the same thing men can do, yes, but there's certain things that are more masculine leaning versus things that men can't really do that women can do really well. There's both. I say both genders have the best. They can do things better than the other.
Of course.
For the most part, it's not absolute. So don't get at me for that. But like certain things men can do better than women, and women can do better than men.
With that said, though, do you think a woman should date a man that makes less money than her? You think that should matter?
I think it needs to be close.
So
It could be less, but it can be like
what if he makes
drastic.
What if he makes $10,000 less than her? You think it would work?
Yeah, 10,000 is not
think
a
so?
difference.
Alright,
10,000,
so
20,000. Yeah,
depending on what she's making.
Right.
Yeah.
I look at percentages. like,
Exactly. It's percentage.
and you make 10% less, 30%, 40%, sure. But when it comes to like that 50% mark, that's when you get kind of like, yo.
But I guess the question is, if initially the guy is making X amount less, is he aiming to make more or
Right.
you know, like
Bro,
what's
but that's a requirement for many women these days. I'm trying to explain to you.
I
So
said
like,
what I said.
some women aren't even going to entertain you if you're making less than them. And women are making more money, like you just said, right? So women are making more money now.
More and more women are
More
making
women
it.
are making
I wouldn't say they're
more
making
money.
more
Yeah,
than
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So now they need a man that is making even more money.
I don't think that should be a priority.
All right, I agree with you 100%, but I'm telling you what reality says, right?
Yeah, it is.
Bro, I have many sisters,
Mm.
and I will overhear conversations of how much does this guy make, what does his family do, right? This guy is smart, this guy is this guy is that. So like how they assess men is like by what they can provide financially.
But
That's the number one thing that they talk about.
no,
And then they're like, oh, is
You,
it you?
you say no to that?
I said no.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Back in the days, them never used to do that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Scope out with your family and find out where your parents.
They probably did do
First of
back
all,
in the
they
day.
do that in Jamaica. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
They've been
I'm
doing that in
keeping it
Jamaica.
real.
Oh, what your last name? Oh, okay.
That's true.
Like, come on.
That's true.
I wouldn't even say it's women doing that to men. It's
But
both
Jamaica is classes.
There's only
right.
certain classes
That's
do
right.
that.
But the
Yeah.
next thing I do want to bring up on what Reese said as well is like women are making more money now, right? They're
Yeah.
in the workforce, they're in
Yeah.
high positions, they're making good money. But a lot of the women still want soft life, and they still want the man to take care of them financially and do these things. I'm like, yeah, but you're making a lot of money.
But I feel like that's like their natural progression as a woman. Like not every woman, by the way, but in most cases, a woman wants that.
But that's why I said the game has changed because women are making more money. They want a man that's making more than them. So a lot of these guys that are getting left out in the streets
Yeah.
are fed up with women because they're like, yo, this woman doesn't give me a chance.
Yeah.
She's delusional. She wants me to do all of this and I can't afford it. Like,
It's not really.
there's a lot of issues out there in the dating world because of the shift in the workforce in a sense, where women are equals.
Yeah, a lot of
So I'm
women
saying-
want to show and prove that they can do what a man can do. They can earn, or they do deserve what a man earns or more. No, once they prove that, no, it's like, all right, you know what I can do, but no, I would much rather be this though. So it's more of just an equity thing, like, yo, I am equal, I am capable of what you're doing, but would I want that?
But no,
Sure, I much rather be here though.
But what's the psychological effect of getting to that point?
What do you mean?
Like, are they able to remain what women were back in the day if they had to work so hard and get themselves to a level in corporate or wherever their business or whatever, right? Like, it's not easy for them to just be like, put that to the side and be this soft, submissive woman that you need me to be.
I know some women that are willing to give up their career that they've studied for
If
and
the
are
man-
making money, and they're willing
if
to
the
just be
man can just-
a kept woman.
If the man
Yeah.
can cover everything financially.
Exactly.
Would you like that type of woman? Would you like a kept woman?
If it's my wife, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You don't
wouldn't
mind keeping the woman. You don't mind she just staying home and
I think every man is okay
because
with
it's
that.
like, all right, if she's staying home, what's the
I'm
trade-off,
not
right?
okay with
Is
that
is she
because of what
is she
the-
pouring
I'm
more
okay with
into my kids? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's instilling the values, whatever it is, it's not gonna be like she's just staying at home and just like laying on the couch watching.
yeah. She's taking
I
care of
want
the
someone
love
who
and
might be
hip-hop.
successful still.
Right.
That too.
I want
Sorry,
she can have
the
that.
woman that I've
I
seen
want my
grow
woman
up.
have
I want my woman
No,
to be
that's what I'm saying.
success.
I want that. I want that option
I
to
don't
be
want
there.
my woman to be
Like,
a kept woman.
if she wants to stay
I
at
don't want
home,
that.
if she wants to stay at home and do that, she can. But she needs to dust off her hand them and say, "Yo, I'm gonna get to work." She can jump right back into that.
That's a difference.
She has both.
Yeah.
She has options.
Yeah.
If one day I'm gone, she knows how to buy a stock on Robinhood, and she
Right.
knows why she's buying the stock.
Unless she's
Right.
staying home.
Right.
Yeah.
But while I'm here, I'm the one that's handling that.
Yeah, well, I'm asking.
Right. While I'm here, I'm the one that's
You're gonna give
Put
your
it-
wife a salary if she's home.
hell no.
So what?
No.
So what do you do? So
that-
okay,
so
so
you're just gonna
she's
pay
not
all the
kept then.
bills. You're gonna pay all the bills, but you're not spending money.
That's
What?
like literally like tying her to you.
No, all right. When you say give her a salary, like an
Give her-
allowance, like she's some
If
teenager,
you're taking
like,
her
that's different.
from her career goals
Yeah.
and keeping her home,
Right.
You have to give her. You have to pay her.
No, we
So
really
what-
have to pay her.
She needs something.
So what's she gonna do?
Oh, okay. We have a joint account, or we have joint things.
Okay.
If you want to spend money, or if you have a credit card and you want to go buy things, go ahead.
Alright, so if
I'll-
I
okay.
understand like a lot of women are scared to be tied fully to a man because they've seen so much infidelity, they've seen so many people get cheated on, and like a woman stuck in a marriage because she can't leave, she don't have any money. You see what I'm saying?
No, but
the
I
man
mean-
took care of all the finances, she's literally
But
tied to this
that's-
man.
that's-
So now she's taking certain levels of abuse.
All right, let me tell you something. In my marriage, right, there's no such thing as there's my money.
Same here.
First of all, let me just extrapolate on that. There's my money, there's her money, there's our money. I'm also making sure that if I make a trade on an investment, babe, open Robinhood, I just bought
Do
X
the same
amount of
thing.
something,
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Do the same
Babe,
thing.
I just sold
Yeah.
this, do the same thing. I'm managing
Yeah.
the I'm driving that ship, the financial investment ship, or whatever you want to call it, but it's not one-sided. I'm not like, yo, my money, I grow my money tree over here, you know. But your tree kind of skinny.
Any idea I have?
Anything I do, you are do.
I love that.
If I'm watching this video on AI and stuff like that, hey babe, watch this video. This is what's going on right here. You're in tune with what I'm learning.
Take interest in that.
To me, that's the perfect response. But yes,
that's
a
good.
Yeah.
So I hear what you're saying, but some women don't take interest in that.
That's on them.
But would you force her hand and just do it yourself?
No, it has to be natural.
Yeah, it has
so
to be
like
natural, bro.
right now, my wife, she's into cybersecurity.
That's dope.
We can have a conversation about cybersecurity.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like she shouldn't know about that. It's not like, yo, don't worry about this stuff I'm doing over here, these videos I'm watching. I'm watching the video with her. Like, yo, watch it. You want to watch the video with me? All right, sure.
Alignment.
No, she may not be top like know exactly how to do things the same exact way I know how to do things. Like I know about stocks and this and that and AI and everything, but she has a foundational
and it doesn't necessarily
knowledge.
Sorry to cut you, Reese, but it doesn't necessarily need to be cybersecurity, but she needs to have hobbies, etc. outside of you. Outside of
she does.
She has to have her own identity. Like for instance, Daniel has furniture, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of the stuff that she looks on is related to like event space, event coordination, decoration. So it's key for your partner to have her own identity, have stuff that she's also interested in. But at the same time, it is also great to have shared hobbies as well.
Right, so with that example right there,
Yeah.
Dancy has a passion, it's a business, it's generating revenue, whatever, right? It's something fruitful, then you should be having a foundational knowledge of what so it's not one-sided, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying the woman follow what the man is doing and learn, he's the leader, but it should be both ways.
Of course,
like,
it's both
if
ways.
he has something going on and it's fruitful, sure, but if it's something like, all right, she likes basket weaving and it's a hobby, I have time that I have to allocate to certain things. I'm not gonna pour into basket weaving videos. If I'm like, yo, I like collecting sneakers, baby, you have to learn about all the Jordans 1, 2, 20, or 31. For what? Yeah. That's my passion. But if it's something that's fruitful, that's bringing value to the family, the household, and generations to come, we both have to be on the same page, at least have a foundational knowledge of what we're doing here.
That's a simple thing. You can have a conversation about it, like, and you can be willing to have a conversation with her, but you don't need to like put effort and resources to like try to learn all of that. Yeah. I get that. But I think those answers are like really great answers to what we were talking about, because what you guys basically just explained is like what a partnership should look like.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But like a lot of people nowadays, they're not really dating they don't really see that. They have like one and two things that they really want. Some women they want money. I have a friend would tell me, say, yo, I'd rather be with a man that's loaded, because when we have a kid, I know my kid will be straight.
That's probably the worst. They're probably saying it the worst way. They could probably say it better.
Their priority is wrong.
But that's how
you must look at the man for who he is, and his characteristic, what he has to offer.
Yeah.
Not in pocket, because one day you're going to fall down.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to pick him up.
Right.
And if you can't pick him up, then that was never your partner.
Yeah.
That was never your spouse.
And I kind of agree with you.
And in a relationship, bro, when both of you will have success, but I guarantee you,
there's gonna be times.
There's gonna be times that you're gonna fall down.
Ups and downs.
You know how much time you fall down?
Talk to them, bro.
And get up back. And get up, fall on again, get up back, fall on again, get up back.
You know what I also said?
Let reset tell you.
But I would say this though, it's up to the man, and it's on the man to fix and correct the what do you call it, fall down or whatever. I wouldn't leave it up to the woman to fix that.
No,
if I lose my job,
you're mistaken what I'm saying.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. You can carry the weight like a bitch.
Hey, but it's to lead that though. There's certain things that the man has to lead though.
You're misunderstanding what we're saying. I'm saying alright, in a marriage, both on working, right? You have one account, you want to make sure so the bills are taken care of, everything is cleared, right? You make the more money, so you know that you're taking care of majority of the expenses, right? Time coming, you work for corporate, them having a layoff spell. Every corporate company has that. A layoff spell, it is inevitable. After you become one of those days, right? And if you don't have at least 6 months of savings, so it's very good to have investments or savings, so you can have enough money to carry through for at least 6 months to go job searching, right? But if you don't have it, your wife can carry the house until you get a job. Instead of saying, or assist with majority of the things, and then you can use your savings to offset.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have to worry.
She's not worrying. She's doing her,
say, yo,
she's
I'ma do
doing
what I
her
have to do.
due diligence and assisting you out of what is a marriage. Because you remember the vows that you said? Through what?
Sickness and financial health.
That's what you said.
That's what you said? Basically, the whole point of your vows is to be there for your partner through everything that what life hits you with. You get what I'm saying? Both ways. You hear that, folks? Both
So
ways.
what are you saying? What's the alternative to that? What's the extreme to that? If the wife is against that, or what are you saying?
Well, if
You're
the
saying
wife-
that's how it should be done.
That's it. No,
What are you
but
saying
that's
is happening?
morally in a marriage. That is what you guys vote to in front of God.
So what are you saying is happening then? Are you saying there's an alternative to that? Are you saying women are not willing to?
And I'm not saying that. I'm saying if
Okay.
they're not willing to assist you when you fall down, vice versa. Then that's not a good quality of the person that you're marrying.
Can I just say something? Assisting doesn't necessarily mean monetarily, you know. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Last year when I lost my job, I didn't reach out to Danzig to assist me monetarily, but you want that sort of emotional support. That could be assistance. It's not always something tangible. It could be like emotional support, like shit, it could be like a hug. It could be anything that you're going through at that particular point in time, you know what I'm saying? So assistance doesn't, I know we've been speaking more about monetary, but assistance doesn't necessarily mean it's monetary. Assistance could be any sort of emotional support, any sort of physical support that they can provide at the time. So it's not always monetary, you know what I'm saying? And that will help you, because for me, when I lost my job, bro, I already knew that I was gonna get a better job, but you have to have it in your mind. You have to have the mindset, right? Only you can do that, you know. You can't look at your partner and say, "Yo, give me the mindset." No, only you can do that.
Put it
You know
out
what
there
I'm
in the
saying?
universe.
You gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
So
Which is usually that's what God does for people. When one door closes, He open up a larger one.
A larger one. Yeah.
It always happens.
Yeah, and then also like having a partner like what my wife is good at, I like bouncing ideas off of her because she'll always give like a perspective that I might be blind to. We all have a blind side.
Of course we do.
So sometimes I'm like, you know what? I never thought that. I forgot what the example was the other day. It was just something simple. I was like, you know what? I was thinking about this. She's like, what if you do this? I'm like, you do that.
I like your dynamic.
Yeah.
I guess her name still.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. That's a model that is
So
very
you listen to her then. You listen to her.
Of course.
There's a lot of things
I value her.
that
And
men-
here's the thing, like a lot of the women I'm talking about that like them chasing certain things,
Yeah.
they're very smart and they can make lots of money and they can, you know what I'm saying, they can do all these things, but they just want soft life. You know what I'm saying? Not woman.
That's what I'm saying.
Not every woman is
They can
made
do
to,
what
like,
they can do. They can lift this big heavy
if
something.
they need to.
But do they want to
They
do
don't
it?
want to do it. Yeah, women
But
by
it's-
nature, women don't want to have to do all of this.
It's not about them can't do it. It's do they want to?
Yeah, but they have the ability. But I mean, another thing I want to point out before we lock this off, because we've been recording for a while still, but we're talking about the general population of people that they are not extremely wealthy in a sense, right? But there's another part of society that living in a reality that we can't relate to in a sense, right? And some of these girls I'm talking about, they already have a whole heap of money, and the family have money, generational wealth, so they just want to continue that. So you can't really wrong somebody that's already living on that level to want to keep that going. In a sense, you know what I'm saying? So there's level to this conversation when it comes to like, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. Some people, that's just life. That's just a norm for them. Something.
If I was married into like a rich family, like my wife, people that have money, then I'll be like, yo, how can I add to that?
Add to the
How can I
value.
take that now
Right, add value.
and flip it, turn it, tumble it?
Right. So
And
they
be like,
could,
yeah,
they
it's not
could-
like, yo, thank you.
Yeah.
Let me
could
go
have
over
their-
here now.
right.
We're gonna live our life. No, it's gonna be like, yo,
And for
I'm
them
gonna
to, even if
I'm an extension to that.
they have to see that potential in you
Right,
for them to
right.
even be like, yo, I accept this guy into my
Right,
family.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, what I learned is like when you're around people, whether rich people or people that are smarter than you, you also have to find a way to provide them value.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I'm
course,
saying?
of course, bro.
So like I met a youth today that does like, you know, he's an entrepreneur in a certain industry that I am kind of starting off in, and I'm like, yo, he's no, he's giving me all these jewels, and I'm like, yo, I feel so bad that this guy just give me like all of these secrets I've been like longing for. Like, now I know how to do this. And then I said, yo, he's telling me about like certain pain points that he's going through. I know this is off topic, but I was like, yo, you know, Claude will help you with that, right?
Yeah.
He's like, Claude? I was like, yeah. And he's like, what, Claude? And from him said that, I was like, this dude don't know about Claude.
Yeah.
And I just said, yo, let me open the eyes to this thing. So now I gave him something.
Yeah.
So you're adding value to that.
Right. So yo, you can automate this and that with Claude.
Yo, sometimes value could just literally be you're the jokester of the group.
Yeah.
And you bring
Right.
jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right.
So, anyways, we've been recording for a minute now. For real. Good conversation with fellas.
Yeah, man. I feel like it went very well when you actually initiated the conversation about like.
So men don't like.
Yeah, because I feel like that's something that women.
That's funny that before you.
But did we close on it?
That's
We
how
didn't.
nobody would. That's how nobody would. Unless we're having a woman. A co-
Yeah, we have like
we have a woman
beside
beside
here.
us,
But
yeah.
At the end of the day, I think there's a gender war going on.
I just think that
I think
you
they're
know
trying
they
to
act
separate
that
us.
way based on their experiences they've had,
Yeah, yes, exactly.
and I think they're probably lashing out on them based on how they were treated by them.
Yeah.
You know, that's my interpretation.
That's why I said it's literally a gender war. So
Yeah.
like, no, there's like a tug of war, a push and pull, where like the man them holding them ground, the woman them holding them
Yeah,
ground.
yeah. Nobody's willing to meet in the middle.
Yeah, we need to find a way to
But that's
break
another
this.
topic.
Yeah, we need to find a way.
It
to
is
break
another
this.
topic because
Yeah.
at the same time, it's men and women on this earth.
It's not healthy.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to live together
live
better.
together.
You know what I'm saying?
Love
I'm
each
tired
other.
of seeing so many clips of men beating down women, bro. It's yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, another episode. 3,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, followers on Instagram. Thank you so much to all that have followed on Instagram. Let's turn this over to get more subscribers on YouTube. We'll put a link down here. Just click on the link, easy. Click on it, subscribe, bang. You'll get all this content and even more. More to come, especially with aka
Jamaican Undertaker.
Bless.
there you go. He took long, but yeah.
BoysBrunchInc.com. Check out the website too.
Yeah, check out the website too. And yeah. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We know about
Place.
Facebook.
We're everywhere.
We're
X.
all over the place.
Yeah.
X. Well, we got banned from X. But yeah, so
Oh, we got man? Oh,
We did?
shoot.
yeah, we did. Long story.
Oh, we'll have a meeting about that.
Anyway, big up. Love.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Peace. Bless.
Alright. You got banned from X?
Apparently.
How? Where you post? It's hard to get banned from X. X is like a
You
cesspool.
might slip up here on a posting body. Oh shit, it was supposed to go to Danzig. Oh.